All right, Wolves hockey fans, welcome to another edition of Wolves Hockey Show, the number one rated hockey theme show on Lakes Region Public Access. Unfortunately, some of my guests to my left and my right are not here today. Coach Kuhns is currently playing a game down in Walpole, Mass. with the EHL team, and then Coach Luttrell is unavailable today. Couldn't do his goalie sessions, which our kids miss a bunch, but we know Coach Luttrell will be back next week. Big weekend of hockey here with the Wolves. We had games all with our youth teams. We had a showcase with our junior teams, and really an action-packed weekend full of hockey. And a lot of good results. The teams are really rocking and rolling now as we head into the latter stages of October, pushing towards our youth November playoffs, and things are really looking positive for our teams. Our first team up is our U15 team. They had a really nice weekend this past weekend. They won all 4 games. And they've won 12 games in a row, putting them in first place in the NEPHL and really positioning them strongly for the Granite State Hockey League playoffs, which occur about 1 month from now. We got a clip we're going to show you right now. All right, here's home action for the Wolves U15 squad on Friday against the Northern Cyclones. Offensive zone, Evan Guerin does a nice job disrupting the breakout. They get it here. After the quick little zone entry by the Cyclones, quick turnover, and Cam Plum is off to the races. Here he makes a nice move, gets it to the net, great finish. Cam Plum is tearing up the scoring for the Wolves 15s. Great job, Cam. Coach Guerin has those U15 teams positioned really nicely heading into the latter stages of October. Really excited to see where they're going to be with 2 playoff series coming up in the month of November. Great job, guys. Now the U16s, they had an awesome weekend as well. They won both games. They defeated the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs 7-3 down in Hooksett. And then they came back home on Sunday and won 12-3 over the Canton Bulldogs. Led by Gage Winter and Bryce Neal, as well as Will Dene, the team is rocking and rolling and really showing great signs of progress as we head into a busy weekend this upcoming weekend. A couple clips we're going to show you right now. Here's a neutral zone face-off by the Rich line, centered by Zach Rich in the third period against the Monarchs. Wolves here on the draw. Ari Swift makes a nice play on the puck. They pressure hard, create a turnover here in the neutral zone. Rich, it's a great zone entry, keeps the puck, fires a far side shot. Bam, right in the back of the net. Great job, Zach. Here's a clip of a kid who's showing great signs of progress. That's the goal with all our Wolves teams is kids playing hockey, getting better each and every practice, each and every game. In the defensive zone, in the third period, Wolves defending. Loose puck here, pressured hard by Harry Kramer. California native makes a great play on the puck, leading to a breakaway. Sells the forehand, dishes on the backhand. One of 2 goals for Harry Kramer on the night. Great job, buddy. So the great part of that U16 team is we're seeing contributions from everybody up and down the lineup. Both goaltenders recorded wins on the weekend, and we had 7 different scores on Sunday. So great job, guys. Keep up the hard work. Now with our U18 split season, coached by Mike Potenza, that team had 1 game this weekend. They went up to Berlin, New Hampshire, and played essentially what is Berlin High School's hockey team, which is a notorious, or I shouldn't say notorious, I should say routinely good team. And they played them in a 4-2. They lost, but it was a great effort by that U18 split season team. We got a couple clips we're going to show you right now. U18 splits getting really strong play by Wolfboro native Case Rogers. Here's a nice rush that leads to a shot on goal. Here's another great play by Case. He fires it from a bad angle, but it finds its way in the back of the net. Great job, Case. Great job, splits. One of the most enjoyable aspects of that U18 split season team is taking kids from Laconia High School, from Belmont Guilford, from Wolfboro, from Plymouth, kids from all over, and they're coming together on a split season, shortened season roster, and they're showing great signs of progress that'll really pay off for their high school seasons. So great job, guys. Now, the U18 full season team, coached by Lou Luttrell, had 1 game this weekend. It was a 4-2 loss to the Cyclones Academy team, but we showed really good signs of getting better. 2 weekends ago, they played the same team, lost 5-1. This game, back and forth action, 4-2 loss on home ice, but showing real signs of progress. A couple clips we're going to show you right now. So here's some second period action for the Wolves U18 full season. On the penalty kill, against Cyclones Academy. Defensive zone face-off, won by the Wolves, but Cyclones gained possession. It's going to be upcoming a great save by a netminder who's really showing some terrific ability. Cyclones get it to the net, and bam, back door. What a great save. Owen Courier. Nice job, buddy. Later on in the second period, Owen Guerin on the face-off, pressures the puck, creates a loose puck in the neutral zone, but he gets it back when it's quick up by the D. Guerin enters the zone, makes a nice play, gets it to the net. Hard work in front. Shot, tip, screen, rebound, finish. There it is. Owen Guerin nets the goal. Nice job, buddy. Now, the Wolves EHL Premier team, coached by Connor Bates, has had an up and down start. They're getting some great performances out of their goaltending. They're getting some great performances out of certain lines of their forward groups. Some of their Ds are really standing out. And it's going to show great progress as it gets on later into the season. They only had one game this weekend. They lost to the Boston Junior Rangers down in Stoneham, Mass. But we got a couple clips we're going to show you signifying that progress. Here it is, third period action. Wolves hunt it down on the forecheck. Brubaker makes a great play on the puck. On the defender right there, Rambusic gets it out front. Brubaker competing, and Sember finds the back of the net. 2000 birth year forward RJ Sember is really starting to put it together these last couple of weeks. Great job, dude. Now, the Wolves EHL team went down this weekend to Boston, Massachusetts for the Walpole Showcase. These showcases represent a great opportunity for our players to be seen by college scouts, taking our players and putting them right in the hub of Boston to be seen by all the NCAA hockey schools that are in the area. The Wolves played 2 games. They played against the Connecticut Chiefs and also Team Maryland and showed some really good efforts. They beat the Connecticut Chiefs on Saturday by a score of 5-2, and then they battled this morning against the Team Maryland and lost that game 5-2. Recently, we had announced 2 All-Stars that represented the Wolves in the upcoming All-Star game, which we'll talk about later in the broadcast, both Ricard Jelenskis and Julius Krondal. And we're going to show you a clip right now of some of the great plays that Ricard Jelenski has been making for us all season. Now here's action from the Wolves' 5-2 victory over the Connecticut Chiefs. A power play here in the second period gives the Wolves the man advantage. On the faceoff, Pavel Svoboda wins to Johnston, who hits Jelenskis, who goes backdoor back to Swoboda, and the Wolves were taking a 3-1 lead at this point. Final score, 5-2, Wolves win. So Ricard Jelenskis is a 2001 birth year forward from Latvia who's been attracting a lot of NCAA hockey interest. This past week, he was on a campus tour at the University of Southern Maine, and just 2 days ago, he was announced as one of our league all-stars along with Julius. So great job, Ricard. Keep up the great work. He had another goal today, so we're seeing a lot of signs of progress and looking forward to the future. Now, we got a upcoming interview with one of our outstanding EHL Premier forwards, number 48, Nate Legret. All right, hockey fans, here we have with us Nate Legret, one of the outstanding players on our EHL Premier team. Welcome to the show, Nate.
Thank you for having me.
Now, just so you know, this is watched by every penthouse, doghouse, outhouse, all in the Lakes region. They all focus on this show. That's why we had that number 1 rated hockey team show for 3 years running here. So don't get too nervous. All right, Nate, tell me about your start in hockey. Where you're from, and what brought you to playing the game of hockey?
I'm from Canandaigua, New York, and I just grew up watching hockey. My dad would take me to the games in my local town, and I just fell in love with it and been playing since I was 4 years old.
Now, Canandaigua, that's near Rochester, right?
Yes.
So did you grow up a Rochester Americans fan, or were you going to Buffalo Sabres games?
Both, actually. I was going. Rochester's a little closer, but mix in a few Sabres games every once in a while.
Nice. Now you play center for us most of the time. What attracted you to playing offense? I mean, I'm sure you had an opportunity to play goalie or defense when you were younger. What made you want to play forward?
I just like the thrill of scoring goals and making big plays. I like it better than defense.
Now you had one of the biggest plays of the EHL Premier season 2 weeks ago. We went down to a showcase and we battled the New Jersey 87s. They're the defending champions in the league. We battled them to overtime. Saw some great individual performance by some of our players, but Nate got the puck in the neutral zone, made a great play on the defense, and with an unbelievable finish, recorded the overtime winner. Take us back and tell me a little bit about that play.
I hopped on the ice and I saw the other team was trying to bring the puck up, so kind of just stepped in his way and brought it in and just put it on net, and it went in.
Nice. I think the team got a really good lift. They had a kind of a tough schedule that weekend where they played 3 games in 24 hours. And obviously the results got a little bit kind of mixed towards the end. But obviously you recorded that win against the 87s. We went to overtime against the Little Flyers, and showed some real signs of getting where we want to go.
Yeah, for sure. That weekend was a big boost for our team. We kind of started to figure everything out, and now we're really just putting it together and finishing.
Yeah, now you're one of the leaders on that team. You and Cole Campbell and a couple other guys form the nucleus of that team. Tell me about the locker room a little bit. What are the guys like? What are the guys kind of into, and what is pushing you guys forward throughout the season?
I mean, couldn't do without our captain, Cole Campbell, for sure. He's basically our team rock. Anytime you need anything, he's your guy for sure. Other than that, everybody's just electric in the locker room before practice and before games, so it really gets us going. Go out there and work hard.
Nice. Now you're living with a host family over in Guilford, the Lawyer family, great local family. Tell me about that experience a little bit.
I mean, I couldn't do it without them. They've done everything for me so far, and they've been there. Whatever I needed, they took care of, and I couldn't have asked for a better billet.
Now, what's the favorite thing that they cook? What's your favorite meal there?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I mean, I would have to probably go with the sausage. To be honest with you, it was really good last time we made it. So.
Right, now, do they do it with like sausage and peppers?
They made the whole 9 yards. Sausage, peppers.
Now that brings you back to a tough question. So you're having Lakes Region cuisine by the Lawyer family. I've seen you out at 405, which is wing night on Wednesdays. You got to stop by 405. But I'm sure there's some meals you miss in Western New York. You got to miss that beef on whack.
Yeah.
You got to miss Jim's Steakout. You got that in Rochester? Or is that more of a Buffalo thing?
Probably more of a Buffalo thing.
What do you miss most from back home?
I gotta say, my Nana's cooking, to be honest with you. The Italian cooking. I'm really missing out on the homemade sauce and meatballs, but she did bring them down when she came down a couple weeks ago. So
now they do the pizza in Rochester with the little tiny pepperonis, or they do the bigger pepperonis?
Depends on where you go.
Okay.
Most of them have the bigger ones, but
which one in Rochester is the little one?
I think just Perry's.
Oh, just Perry's. Okay. Cool. Now, what are you looking forward for the rest of this season? What is the outcome that you're looking for out of the EHL Premier team? And what are some of your goals individually?
Individually, just get better, get stronger. As a team, come together and win some games and have some fun and, win a championship.
That's great. I think that, you're one of the guys who's a catalyst for that team, with your energy on the ice, your ability to create offense, and then your ability to, whether it's making a big hit or defending hard, like you can be a game changer every single time you're out there. And then, you keep going the way you're going. I know Coach King just said really positive things about having you on the EHL team or getting you out with EHL practices. So, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Any last words for the fans at home?
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned, folks. A lot coming this season from Nate Legret. All right, Wolves hockey fans. It was a great interview with Nate Legret. He's, energy-driven forward on our EHL Premier team. He's recorded some big goals so far and has a bright future ahead of him. As you can tell from the broadcast, he's a Western New York native. Coach Trimble's a big Buffalo Bills fan, and they got a big game upcoming tonight, so go Bills. Now, upcoming events, what we got going on. The U16 team is in action for 3 games this weekend, starting on Friday when they play Seacoast Academy again. They follow that up with the Cyclones on Saturday, and then another road trip on Sunday. The 15s is 18 split, and the 18 fall all have Granite State Hockey League games, so it's going to be an action-packed schedule for all 3 of those teams as they compete and jockey for positions in the New Hampshire State playoffs. Our EHL Premier team has a great week of practice planned. They followed it up with just 1 game on Sunday, so it's more of a developmental week where they're preparing for that 1 game and looking forward to some really good results out of Coach Connor Bates' EHL Premier team. And then our EHL team, we have the week off, so it's all training, all developing, all getting better as we have our EHL All-Star games this weekend. Ricard Zelensky, as we mentioned earlier, is one of the forwards selected for the 26-man EHL All-Star roster, and Julius Kondal from Norway is one of the defensemen selected for that team. He's our captain this year on our EHL team, and he's really played well for that group. What that team is going to do is they're going to practice the EHL All-Stars down in Massachusetts and then play 3 games against NCAA schools. So they're going to play Curry State, Fitchburg State, and finish up the trifecta against UMass Boston down at UMass Boston. So it's a great opportunity for those athletes to be seen by NCAA schools and compete against older, more mature NCAA athletes. So good luck, Julius, and good luck, Ricards. Now, every week we always have a volunteer event that goes on, whether it's a big event or a small event. We're always trying to do something in our community. And Tuesday night, the Wolves are back on the ice with the Lakes Region Lakers. They'll be back on from 5 to 8 p.m., working with those athletes, trying to help them see success on the ice and get to the next level. They run all the skill sessions along with Coach Trimble from 5 to 6 to 7 p.m., and we see a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment, and a lot of kids getting better. Lastly, we also want to talk about our Pancreatic Cancer Action Network Fund Drive that we're doing this month with the EHL Premier Team. There's still an opportunity to go onto the Wolves website and make a pledge, for the rest of the month in all the games. Maybe it's $1 a goal, maybe it's $10 for a win, maybe it's $5 for a shutout. Whatever it can be, we appreciate all the pledges. Or you can make a flat donation to that cause. And it really hits close to home. As Sam Boucher, one of our members of our EHL Premier Team, his mother passed away from pancreatic cancer a couple years ago. So we're trying to do a big fund drive to make sure that we recognize the fight that goes on with pancreatic cancer. So go to the website and check it out. Lastly, Monday night football right here. Buffalo Bills taking on the Tennessee Titans. Let's see an 8:15 game. Let's go Bills. Forget about the Patriots. Don't root for the Patriots. Root for your Buffalo Bills. That's real America's underdog right there. Well, thanks, fans, for tuning in. Looking forward to a great week of hockey and to see you next week. Go Wolves. For more information on your New England Wolves hockey, go to our website, www.ne-wolveshockey.com.